Right. And as far as similarities go, they're similar in the sense that it seems like they are the guy. You know, Vince is the guy with WWE, and he stamps everything, and it seems like Dana is the same way with the UFC, correct?
No, that's the the Fertitta brothers. They're behind the scenes, and they there's three men involved. Where Vince, it's pretty much his way or the highway. I mean, there's no compromise with Zuffa. You've got three guys involved, and with three opinions, and but Dana. Dana's the face of the UFC. He's, the president. He's the guy that's out there in the public. But I get along with all three of the owners. So it's nice.
Interesting. So it's more of a committee. When you tried out for the Vikings, which I think was 2004, 2005, one of those, you got cut in the preseason. I think you got hurt though. What made you want to do that?
I was just reaching for something other than wrestling. I mean, I had competed, and played a small bit of football, in high school, and had opportunities to travel and do that as a career. Had some offers before I left to become a pro wrestler, and I decided, let's give that a shot, and maybe this is something that I was supposed to do instead of be a pro wrestler, so.
Did you get along with the guys?
Yeah, it was great. It was a great experience. It was fun. It was hard. After the first couple of weeks, I thought, what the hell am I doing here? It's one of because I was basically these guys were in college and I was in kindergarten trying to play catch up all the time.
Right. So what made you decide MMA and me? It's going to happen.
I guess I was approached to compete in it, and I thought, well, if the money was right, and because it is a risky job, and I started messing around with it a little bit here and there, and next thing you know, I thought, well, you know what, I could do this.
Right.
And I think I could be pretty well at it, and I put a team together of trainers and had my first fight and just felt alive. It felt like it was the right thing that I was supposed to be doing, and 3 years later, here I am,
So it sounds like you were kind of drifting around trying to figure out what was the right thing for you to be doing for a good 7-8 years, and then it finally kind of fell into place. Yeah,
that's exactly how it goes.
Now, what made you get a giant sword tattoo on your chest?
It was one of those. I got a giant tattoo on my back, but nobody, that's the last one anybody wants to talk about. I got a sword. There was a time in my life where I just felt like I had this big sword pressed against me, and I was in a low part of my life, and I wanted something there to symbolize for me to remember. Remember the bad times always, because there's got to be better ones ahead, so that's the main reason for that.
And is it true you have the biggest gloves in the UFC, a 4X?
I don't know. That's what I wear. I don't really know or pay attention to, anybody else's glove size.
Listen, I read this on the internet, so it had to be true. It was on the internet.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, please don't believe everything you read.
I would guess that would be an advantage, though, with the UFC to have giant hands. I mean, it wouldn't be like in the top 3 advantages you could have, but at the same time, to grab somebody, and be able to get a bigger piece of them, I would think would be able to help you. Correct?
Well, I like the idea of my hand being raised at the end of the fight. That's what I like.
And where are you based out of? Where do you live? Where do you train? Where's your family located? All that stuff.
Well, I'm in Minnesota.
Perfect. Oh, so are you a Timberwolves fan or no?
Yeah. I'd like to see. I'm a fan of all of our sports teams. I like to see them do well, and I've been in the state of Minnesota now since I went to college there, and so I mean I've been there for probably 12 years now. So it's treated me very well.
So I'm guessing you didn't enjoy the NFC Championship game a few months ago.
It was a tough one. Yeah, it was tough.
Is that the most depressed you've seen the Minnesota sports fan base after a game?
I think over the years we're kind of used to it.
Yeah. Hey, it was, I obviously get a ton of emails from readers all over the place after games like that, but the Minnesota fans, I think one of the things that sets them apart is they do talk themselves into, oh no, this is going to be it. I'm a Red Sox fan, so it reminds me of the way we used to feel before we won the World Series, but it almost makes it worse because you have your guard up and then you let it down and then you end up getting kicked in the teeth. But
yeah, we need a championship. We need one from from hockey or baseball or basketball, football. One of the teams, please bring some metal home here. Come on.
Well, you might have to replace Prince as the number one Vikings fan because I don't know if his song that he released really helped them that much. You might have to step it up.
Yeah, that was a treat. That was a good song, huh?
I think they need your physical force. All right, so make a prediction for us for UFC 116.
Brock Lesnar, the UFC heavyweight champion of the world.
Hey, but you never really lost it. I mean, it's like we have to just... I don't know. I don't like this. I just feel like they should just admit that you were always the champ if you win, and we don't say, oh, two-time UFC champ. No, you're still the champ. I think you should fight for that. And I forgot to ask you, you've never had a nickname, correct?
With a face like this, you don't need one.
You just go with the first last name. That's it. That's my gimmick, Brock Lesnar. Did they ever try to talk you into one in the WWE or no?
I don't need one.
Did they try to talk you into one though?
Yeah, they tried to tag along the next big thing for a while there, but I just it is what it is. You get what you get.
I don't think you need one either. All right, Brock Lesnar. Good luck in UFC 116. Thanks for coming on the BS Report.
Thanks, guys. Thank you very much.